Yo, what's good, YouTube? Desi Lux, we back at it again. We got another video by my dog.
If you could select any version.
Oh shit, Post 2K. We are watching 2018 Bron was a demon. Man, this run by LeBron is honestly one of the most impressive runs of his career. I'm a huge Bron fan. Grew up loving Bron. I was a Bron fan when you had to fight to be a Bron fan. Now, I don't feel like I really got to go back and forth because the things he's done is just undeniable. You know what I'm saying? But I was in them trenches. I was in the barbershops arguing with niggas back in like 09, back in 07, 08 about Bron, man. But we're here. I want to see this video about 2018 Bron and his run. Without further ado, let's get into this, man.
If you could select any version of LeBron James, which one are you choosing? The 2009 high-flying volume scorer in Cleveland?
Oh my goodness.
LeBron at his athletic peak in Miami? Or maybe 2016 Bron with his blend of experience and offensive versatility?
Man,
you really can't go wrong with any of them.
You really can't.
Without question, I'm taking 2018 LeBron. His combination of elite athleticism, razor-sharp IQ, unpredictable playmaking,
but the fact that he still is like elite is crazy.
Like every version of LeBron thrown into one, and he needed all of it to single-handedly carry his team.
I remember watching that game. That was crazy.
2018 LeBron unlocked mastery of the game of basketball, and this is how he did it.
Man. I can tell this is gonna be a fire video.
LeBron in 2018 was simply terrifying. The dude was driven by vengeance, and the reason is because, well, actually, it'd be easier just to show you. After winning his home team,
Kyrie, why did you leave?
He and Kyrie Irving were viewed as the league's
man. You and Bron was such an amazing duo, bro.
Except it was. Kevin Durant signed with the Golden State Warriors during the 2016 offseason, and the league.
Oh, don't get me started on this, bro. And I remember this back in this day, you motherfucking Warriors fans was like, oh, it's the same as when Bron went to Miami. Don't fucking piss me off. Oh man, I was a hater, bro. I was a hater. Fuck these niggas. Cause they know, and niggas have said it on the team, that if they did not get Kevin Durant, they were not beating Bron again. Facts. Nigga, Bron had the formula. Was gonna beat them every year. Bron will have more rings than Jordan, and now I won't hear shit from none of you fucking Jordan niggas. But no, we had to get hold.
League was cooked. Cleveland would face them in the 2017 finals and get smoked in 5. On his way back to the locker room, disappointed yet confident, LeBron daps up Kyrie and tells him, "We'll be back." But in reality, only one of them would be back. Just 4 weeks later, Kyrie demands a trade out of Cleveland with reports stating that he no longer wants to be in LeBron's shadow. 1 month later, he was gone. I can only imagine that LeBron felt disrespected and betrayed. He was left alone to carry the Cavaliers, and there was no doubt that it fueled him, because in 2018, the dude was a full-on demigod.
He's going stupid. Was going insane.
LeBron and the Cavs was straight to business. A matchup against the Boston Celtics and the new face of their franchise. But James cooked.
Listen, even though it hurt me that Kyrie left, don't get it fucked up. Kyrie is one of them ones. He is one of them ones. I will not take credit away from Kyrie Irving. If you ever see this video, you the fucking truth, bro. It just hurts me because I wish you and Bron could have played longer. But bro, you the fucking truth. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. I was with you during that COVID shit. If you didn't want to take a shot, that's all you, bro. The fact that people were hating on you, talking about you crazy, it used to make me fucking mad, bro. You is the truth. You are one of the most talented offensive players we ever seen. Facts.
Lit up the C's for 29, 16, and 9 with 13 of those in the fourth quarter. Kyrie misses a 3 over LeBron to tie the game at the buzzer. They dap up one last time, and the LeBron carry job begins. Well, actually, this was just the opening act. Game 9 of the season against the Washington Wizards is when it truly began.
Bro, this team was really not that good, for real. This team was really sorry. This team was sorry. I'm talking about however you want it. However you want it. Oh, God.
57.
However you want it, bro.
57. You know, this fuckery wasn't supposed to go on for much longer. Yet here he is at 33 years old, dropping the second highest scoring performance of his career alongside 11 boards, 7 dimes, 3 steals, and a couple blocks. He is not human. By this point, Cleveland was just 4-5 on the season, but LeBron's performance sparked a little bit of magic. A clutch time dagger at the Garden, and Cleveland's on a 2-game winning streak. 39
bro, this
and
man,
14,
man.
make that 4-0. 27, 16, and 13, and the Cavs are 7-0. 34 and 12, and Cleveland's on an 11-game winning streak. And with a chance to make it a franchise record 13 straight.
I'm gonna tell you something. These people lucky that Bron is old now. And the way the league is, if he was coming into the league,
15 seconds left for their 13th.
Oh my God, he will be going berserk.
The king was still the king. LeBron was stuffing the stat sheet on a nightly basis like he was a spry
fake the shit out of him.
27-year-old in his prime.
Fake the shit out of him. Get that out of here.
Teammate by his side, and even that didn't slow him down. As they entered mid-December, Cleveland was a flaming hot 19-2.
These are some fire edits.
Games, and it launched LeBron was a flaming hot 19-2 in their last.
Isaiah Thomas, you fucking seller. You was a fucking seller. You sold these niggas. You sold everybody else. Granted, Boston hold you. Boston hold the fuck out of you. I feel sorry for you. You went and played for them even though your sister died and them niggas hold you as soon as you got injured. Granted, I will give you that grace. You hold the fuck out of my niggas.
21 games, and it launched LeBron into the MVP conversation, sitting right behind James Harden in the NBA's MVP ladder. And now with a game lined up on Christmas Day against the defending NBA champs, a win can put LeBron as the front runner.
LeBron definitely should have more MVPs than what he has.
He and the Cavs went from flaming hot to ice cold. James didn't have a great game on Christmas, and it began a downward spiral. From December 25th to February 6th, Cleveland went 6-13. LeBron was still putting up numbers, but the team around him was dysfunctional. They were too slow, too old, and just a couple days up.
Man, fucking. Oh man, don't even get me started on.
Team around him.
This dude over here was also a seller. Jay Crowder. I swear to God, you only put up numbers on trash teams. Wade, you was old. I can't be mad at you.
And just a couple days out from the trade deadline,
you were old too. It's okay.
Change. They don't call him Le GM for nothing. However, a day
before
before
the deadline, they played the
Minnesota Timberwolves, and LeBron decided to put on a show for his
I remember this game. I was watching this game.
Teammates.
Think about Bron is like him doing a fake pass. People gonna bite on it because he's a pass first player. So he probably has a higher chance of people biting on that move than like the average person. With the jersey pull. Don't matter. Cash money. Cash money records.
37, 10, 15, a game-tying layup, a game-saving block, capped off by a game-winning fadeaway, and celebrating with his teammates that would get traded less than 24 hours later. I'm not even kidding. The Cavs blew it up the very next day to get younger, trading 6 guys with an average age of 30 for 4 players with an average age of 26. It wasn't a superstar or even an all-star for that matter, but they gave LeBron something to play with, and he started balling. As the calendar flipped to March, LeBron was slowly turning into playoff Bron. He averaged over 39 on a blistering 55%
It's a W video
with 9 30-point games.
God damn! He's going stupid in March.
Triple doubles in the month. The dude was a highlight machine. Jaw-dropping one-legged fadeaways in the clutch to close out games, catching bodies that should have him arrested for first-degree
I remember that.
and
Oh
no-look
my
guys
God.
in LA that had him looking like Magic Johnson. LeBron's all-around game was at its absolute peak. He was virtually unguardable, highlighted by another masterpiece in April, a 44-point triple-double against the 76ers for his league-leading 32nd 30-point game.
But why
of the
you
season.
jumping? I'm not
Here's the
jumping.
problem.
Fuck that.
They didn't win that game. Despite LeBron's greatness, the team around him was just average. If he doesn't play well, they have almost no chance of winning.
Man, the people
If he drops a 40-point
average.
triple-double,
Ain't average, they average.
and it showed in the standings. The Cavs were the 3rd seed for the majority of the year, before slipping down to 4th in the final week of the season, landing them a tougher opponent in the first round of the playoffs and basically killing LeBron's MVP case. He finished 2nd in voting as James Harden walked away with the award in a landslide. The case was made for LeBron, but it didn't matter anymore. The playoffs were around the corner, and the King was about to show the league who's the real MVP.
Yes, sir.
As the 4th seed in
Brown.
the East, Cleveland faced a legit Indiana squad in round 1.
We
And
some
it was a
Indiana
wake-up call.
moves.
The
We
Pacers
some Indiana
trampled them by
moves.
18
We
points
some
on their
Indiana
home court in
moves.
Game 1. Indy was no joke, and Bron knew it. So in the first quarter of Game 2, he made a statement. He erupted for 20 points in the frame, and he didn't stop there, finishing the game with 46, 12, and 5 on 70% shooting from the field
Bro.
to tie the series at 1.
BTA.
But back in Indiana, the Pacers escaped Game 3 with a 2-point
Can't do nothing
win
about
to
this.
go up 2-1. And you know what that means? We're about to get another masterpiece from LeBron.
Oh my
32
God.
points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists to tie the series at 2. James was putting up video game numbers like it was nothing. And in Game 5 at home, he turned on aimbot.
Oladipo matched up with James, 5 to shoot. Oladipo makes his move, drives to the rim. Oh, it's
Get it out. Now, I'm a Braun fan. Can I be honest? Is that goaltending? Yes, it was. But is it really goaltending? No, it's not. If the ref ain't call it, it don't count.
timeout, Cleveland. And with 3 seconds left, Cleveland triggers in.
And then this happened.
2 seconds, 1 second for the win.
Good night. ATM.
LeBron James delivers.
ATM. I mean, cash everywhere. Cash wherever you want.
I thought this
ATM.
victory wasn't supposed to go on for much longer, and this dude is nailing game-winning threes at the buzzer
Wow.
to go with 44 points, 10 boards, and 8 dimes.
Boy.
You know, something light, but I'll tell you what wasn't light.
Bro, he had 44 of their 98. That is
Game
nuts.
6 in Indiana. The Cavs got smoked by 34 points, and now shockingly, a LeBron-led team is going to a Game 7 in round 1. But the result of that Game 7 wasn't much of a shocker. James threw on his backpack and went to work, exploding for 26 in the first half, and from that point on,
Hey, shout
you
out
knew it
Miles
was over.
Turner.
He finished the game with 45
Miles Turner.
for his 3rd.
I can't believe the Pacers traded him, bro.
40-point game of this series.
That man
to
is a
carry his
Pacer
team
for
into the
real.
Second round. And you want to know a crazy stat about this series? LeBron did not have a single teammate score more than 20 points.
This is nuts. Trying to tell me he ain't be carrying teams? How nobody score over 20 and you win the series? That's crazy.
In any game throughout the
That
series.
is nuts.
The literal definition of carrying his team. James's brilliance set up a
many
daunting
40
matchup
balls
against
he
the
had?
number 1 seed Toronto Raptors in the second round.
Hella 40
the third
burgers.
consecutive playoff matchup that is between these two squads. And I think you know how the story goes.
Oh,
Don't call him LeBronto for nothing.
Yeah, abusing him. He be abusing Toronto.
There's that fadeaway, and it's
Oh, this the one year where he was. Yes, sir. Oh my God. He was just hitting everything.
Come on, he's gonna have his way here.
Oh my goodness. Barbecue chicken, fried, flambe, sauteed. Oh my goodness. Was cooking.
3 seconds to go.
ATM. Cash everywhere around me. It's over. Bang.
Good night, Cleveland.
Bro, the thing about Bron, people ain't gonna really appreciate Bron until he retire, bro. And that's sad. I'm the type, I really try to appreciate greatness in the moment while it's here, because the league is gonna really miss Bron when he gone, bro. And it's not just Bron. Like, I felt the same way about like Brady. I felt the same way about like Ray Lewis. There's just certain players that when they're so great, it's like, bro, like, we gotta appreciate these dudes while they're here, man. I'm so tired of how like the media be, especially in basketball, be trying to tear down a lot of these great players when they're here and shit. I'm just like, don't praise these dudes once they leave, bro. Get them they praise while they here, bro. Cause man, I used to be in wars over Bron, bro.
What did you expect? He's LeBronto. After dismantling the Raps in Toronto
Oh yeah,
with nasty fadeaways,
he was fried.
He nails an elegant one-legged fading runner off glass to win Game 3 and take Toronto's soul. I mean, look at some of these reactions. It was over. They killed the Raps by 35 in Game 4 to complete the sweep, and for the 8th consecutive season, LeBron is back in the Eastern Conference Finals to face the Boston Celtics. Unfortunately, Kyrie was out for the series due to injuries, but don't take anything away from the Celtics' young core. They were a problem.
Shout out to Terry Rozier getting out that gambling situation. I seen on 520 they said Terry Rozier got out because he gave up Malik Beasley.
15 points on 7 of 16 shooting and 7 turnovers. But as we've seen this postseason, the dude responds every time. In the first quarter of Game 2, his jumper was butter. He was knocking down long-range missiles, sweeping hooks like a prime Kareem, and opposite shoulder fading threes for a 21-point first quarter. He was unstoppable. He'd finished the game with a 42-point triple-double, and they still lost by double digits. Cleveland was in serious trouble. In fact, as a franchise, the Boston Celtics are 37-0 all time when leading a series 2-0. This is bad, but I swear I've seen a similar graphic like this.
37-0.
Anything's possible.
Oh man. The greatest finals ever.
Answered. Then in Game 4, LeBron did, with a 44-point bomb for his 6th 40-point game of the playoffs, and just like that, the series is tied. But in Game 5, Boston responded as they put the Cavs on the brink of elimination. LeBron is going to have to do something crazy to will his team to 2 straight wins. And in this case, crazy is actually an understatement. The King tapped into another dimension in Game 6, finishing at the cup, cashing in spot-up threes, blazing home mid-range fades. He was on one, but with just a few minutes left, the Celtics cut the lead to single digits. LeBron is in trouble.
James drives, steps back, puts up a 3.
That is also a tough shot.
LeBron steps, tries it again.
That is also a tough shot.
As the shot clock expires, LeBron James with 44. Timeout Boston.
With 2 monster threes in his sweet spot, LeBron seals the deal with his 7th 40-point game of the postseason to force a Game 7 in Boston. And if you know anything about Game 7 LeBron, then you know what's
it's
about
an animal. It's an animal.
3-on-1 break for Boston. Rozier to the basket. Oh, blocked by James. He did it again. Between the legs. Drives. continues off balance, banks it home. Taken by James. Here comes James in the open floor. James grabbed from behind. Count it. Goaltend and one. And it's up to 9 with 1:03.
I remember watching this game live.
35-15-9.
That play was so crazy.
With a
because it was a goaltend, but it still went in, bro.
His team to the NBA Finals. LeBron was Superman against the Celtics, but next up, he'll have to face his.
The Celtics really should have beat the Cavs. Real talk. And
when the Warriors and Cavs
calling these
faced off
niggas
in
kryptonite, come on, bro.
Cleveland realistically had no chance of winning, and that was with Kyrie. Fast forward to a year later, and you got just LeBron with a weaker supporting cast. The writing was on the wall, but we should keep in mind that Bron's been playing the best basketball of his career.
They should have won that first game,
all these
though.
40-point games, he's due to go for 50.
First game went for 50.
Gets inside and throws it down. Boston Game 7, Houston. James drives and finishes. Great to see him back on the floor. James drives past Livingston and throws it down. James fires a three. That's good.
I'm shocked you downplayed Savannah.
Bron was hooping.
James again from
Bron was hooping.
James drives.
Oh my goodness.
Count it and one.
Through the contact.
James puts the Cavs up one with a free throw coming up.
In my opinion, this is the single greatest game of LeBron's career. 51 points, the 5th most ever in the finals, 8 rebounds and 8 assists against the mighty Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. He was the definition of unguardable, and after Draymond poked him in the eye in the second quarter, he was looking like a legit supervillain out there, dude. It was insane. But this game isn't over. LeBron's effort got the Cavs within 1 with 4 seconds left, and George Hill is at the line to shoot 2 free throws. He nails the first, and then
7 remaining.
This was tough.
Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime.
This was crazy.
You get the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead.
JR was JR. He thought they had the lead, he dribbled the ball out to kill the clock, and butchered a chance to win the game. LeBron was, pissed, to say the least.
Tough.
He knows you cannot give Golden State any chance to survive, and they just did. The game went into overtime where the Warriors outscored the Cavs by 10 to take game 1. It was Cleveland's only chance in this series.
Tough.
From then on, Golden State took care of business, sweeping the Cavaliers with ease and ending LeBron's otherworldly 2018 season. Although it ended without a championship, what LeBron was able to accomplish throughout this year, and
Was
especially
nuts.
in the postseason, is still
Was
viewed as
crazy.
one of, if not the single greatest playoff run by an individual player ever. At 33, this might be it for LeBron. Father Time is finally gonna catch up.
I'll say it again. He'll never have a greater achievement than getting this team to the finals.
Man, that team was sorry too, boy. It was just a carry. Oh.
This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers.
That beat is bumping. Hold on, yo. Desi Lux. I was finna freestyle for y'all, man. Oh man, I appreciate this video. It's a W video, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if there's any other videos you want me to do. Grind it, man. You see me, bro. Love y'all, man. You too. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on socials. Let me know what else you want to see. And I'm out, man. Love y'all. Peace.